it, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Allen now on second down. This one is caught by Dotson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 37 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Buffalo.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll get about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Middle. Is that?
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run with the Central Florida punter, R.J. Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. He'll gain on that one.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver 1st down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Broncos.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they'll get forward to about the 42. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's got Woods. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Harvey, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
That one swung out wide to Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming.
29-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Brown 80! What's that?
Allen going to give it to Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Flush to his right. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short game, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
1 quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
11. Ready. Bombers.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. It's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat. He does the rest.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Ready.
A first down throw for Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First down and goal to go.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos are on top. It's now 10-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Quick throw out wide, taken in by Pearsall. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Almost set. Up, ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that will lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Nix now on first and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll get this complete to Walker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Olay, olay, olay. Almost set. Go. Ready. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Almost set.
Now Walker. Whoa. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
11. Ready.
Play action now. It's Nix. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Huddle. Captain. Olay. Bombers.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7.
Chill. Hey! Captain. Ole!
Throwing is Nix. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will get out in front 17-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. Into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd down, 3 to go.
319!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey! My name is...
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos up their lead. It's now 24-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
56!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like he just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one, downfield for Kincaid. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Nix to throw. Catch made. That's Wolf. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. To throw is Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Joe. Bombers, ready. Captain.
They'll go play action with Nix. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. Throwing. Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the Broncos are looking at a first and goal and takes it all the way down to the 2.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Ready.
Harvey. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Just shy of the goal line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bills back within 10. It's now 24-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Away, away, away! Away, away, away! Oh, set!
Nix, got to throw it here on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. T.J. Sanders getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
He'll go right and find his running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Nix from the gun on third down. There's that man again, another catch. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. Joe. Oh, set! Armored, ready!
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to Watson. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson, touchdown Broncos. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Start on the ground with Cook. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Allen now on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On the run to the right. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, it's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. We're trying to punch it in with Harvey. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Now, this looks like a design run, and this time he's in. R.J. Harvey, touchdown Denver. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield. To get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A gain there of 15. Good for Bills' first down.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field And a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And he's into the end zone yet again. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bonito in there to record his second sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Third and long. From the gun. Throw here, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins.